It's great being the boss. You can put your feet up, you get everybody else to do the work, you call the shots. Yep, you've made it. You're the boss now. Everybody else has to do exactly what you tell them. It's great being the boss. Yep, that's pretty much the fastest way of getting your company to go downhill from there. What do you really want in a manager? In the beginning, I got things wrong. I didn't really know what a manager was supposed to do. Some things I got right, but as I progressed through my career, I really started to understand what a leader was meant to be. You had to put a lot of time and effort into learning how to lead others, even more so than learning the skill sets of the thing that you do in the first place. It's not easy becoming a leader. It takes a lot of practice. So what is the difference between the two? And how do you become a leader? The crazy thing is, all the training you get on your job is either to do your job better or to become a manager. There's very little, if not any, training on how to become a leader. Well, let me take you on a journey. I was at university, I was studying for my MBA, and somehow I managed to get into a position where I was managing a nightclub at the weekends while studying. The stories that I can tell you about that require a whole new series. But this is about management and leadership. I was a good manager, or so I thought. My approach as a manager was to get people to do what I needed them to do in a way that they liked me. This is easy when you're the manager of a bar. It's a friendly, social place. It's not hard to motivate people to be happy, especially in that kind of situation. Over my career, I progressed into management. Turns out the techniques that weren't quite fitting because alcohol and dancing on the tables isn't really a thing in the office. So I had to go back to square one and learn how to be a manager in this kind of setting. All of these examples come down to a few key principles about being a leader. Now, before we get going, if you guys don't mind, please take the time to just subscribe and like, because it will really help the channel grow. Okay, back to it. First of all, a leader focuses on people, whereas a manager focuses on tasks. As a leader, let your team carry out the task in the best way for them. Managers will tell people what to do and how to do it. Leaders will start with the objectives. As a leader, empower your teams to make decisions and give them a safe space to be able to make mistakes. A manager will try and tell people what to do so they don't get it wrong. A leader will encourage and allow people to grow and develop problem-solving skills. A leader will show empathy. Give your team the context. Don't just give them the task, but give them the bigger picture. You'll be amazed at how much more effective they are. Now, every team's different. Each team has unique people with unique experience, both individually and as a team, and therefore there will be a different history and different legacies that you need to deal with. So when you first take over a team, figure out who they are. They may be used to doing things in a certain way. They may have a dynamic that you need to learn. The worst thing you can do is go in guns blazing and start changing everything. Being a leader isn't just about one thing or the other. It's about applying multiple principles and predominantly focusing on people and figuring out what they need in order to do their job. My job is to make sure that everybody else can do their jobs. I win when everybody around me wins. You don't have to be a manager if you don't want to. You need to ask yourself, if you want to be in a position of power, are you doing it for the right reasons? Do you want to be a manager or do you want to be a leader? If you love the notion of getting up in the morning and encouraging people to grow, then this is going to be for you. Being a leader is all about people. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. As per usual, please feel free to put anything in the comments. You might have a scenario, you might want me to talk about a particular situation. Please feel free to ask me any questions and I will put that into further videos. Hope you're having a great day, guys. Take care.